Whoa, back today, baby. Today I'm gonna do some biceps. What we discuss what's going on in the world today, man. Let's discuss daily topics and what happened today in New York, on around the world. Let's just have a conversation. But I'm gonna do a little bit of biceps today, man. Some biceps. I shouldn't even start with this heavy weight. This is too heavy. This is really heavy, dude. Wow. Wait. Oh, that's heavy, dude. Yeah, man. Well, that was the first set. Yep. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you and welcome to the live stream on Thursday, 26th of December, 2024. Well, this is like the end of the year almost already, dude. The year is almost over. Insane. When you look back this year, though, what you think was your most achieving? What you think was your biggest achievement in 2024? Or what you think was one of your biggest failures in 2024? I think my biggest accomplishment in 2024 is actually just seeing my Amazon business, just seeing the struggle and just me sticking with it. Like just me not giving up. I think to me, that's an accomplishment. Like I have a business currently in Amazon. I got hoodies and t-shirts. And I've been on Amazon for over a year. Like I'll say 16 months, and the business hasn't been going good at all. But I stick with it. I stick with it every day. I promote it. I promote it as much as I can, social media and all sorts of way. But it's still haven't breaking through. And I think my biggest accomplishment is just keep pushing it through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was hoping for at least to be a little more accomplished with the business already. I was intending when I launched the business to be at least a little more. I got onto Amazon last 2023, I think it was in September. I got on September, October. I got on. So it's been over a year and a couple of months, but it's still a struggle. It's still a grind, a daily grind, and I'm still in the red, but I think once again, my biggest accomplishment is just seeing it through, just never giving up on the idea, just never quitting, just having the mentality of just every single day, just do something towards promoting the business, So I promote on social media. I make videos, put it in different social media apps, and just hope for the best. You know what I mean? And if you guys do shop on Amazon, ladies and gentlemen, I would appreciate your support. The name of the brand is Ambross, Ambross. I got guys hoodies, women hoodies, and the unisex t-shirt, black and white t-shirts. I got gray and black hoodie for guys, and for girls, I got black and that's like off-white for girls. Got medium, large, and extra large. But it's very fitted clothes. And after everything came about, I didn't really like the idea. It was very fitted. I I seen it when it was in sample making process, and from that point I had to say something to make it bigger, but I didn't. And so it's very fitted. It's very fitted, like for people who is normally wearing like a 4X hoodie. Unfortunately, the hoodies that we have on Amazon is not going to be able to fit someone who's wearing currently a 4X. The hoodies for it was just designed too fitted. It was like it's too fitted. If you're normally wearing a large hoodie, you will have to take an extra large. If you're normally wearing a medium, you will have to take a large. So it's like one of those is like hoodies that you have to size up. Depends on your body size. So like me, I'm very I have a very muscular upper body, like my shoulders, my arms, my chest. So I take a extra large. Normally I'll take a large. Normally I'll take a large in hoodie size, but in our brand, I'm taking an extra large and it's perfectly fine. It fits me with room. It's good. The quality is good. And the price, most importantly, the price is very affordable. So going back to the reason why I mentioned this is because I think that's an accomplishment that I could always look back and be like, you know what, at least I'm sticking with it. I didn't give up the idea. I spent all of this money into this idea. I put so much money into this idea, and at the point where we're at right now, it's sometimes it's very stressful to see where we at this point. But at the end of the day, I always tell myself like, damn, dude, just look from where you came from. At least I'm on Amazon. But where I came from to get to Amazon, that's where I always look back at. Always look back on the struggles that I survived getting on Amazon. So getting on Amazon, it just eventually is another struggle to get through towards customers, but eventually it's gonna get there. Because dude, I'm talking about before, from the beginning, from the drawing board, it was a struggle. For me to contact designers, for me to get a designer to work with, for me to form working with designers, that this designer wasn't willing to do the project no more, so I have to get different designers. It was a nightmare, dude. It was a nightmare, but I never gave up on the idea. I just kept pushing and kept pushing and kept pushing, and finally I met a designer that was actually, I was doing security in Manhattan. I was doing a daytime job. I was doing like a daytime party, and I met the promoter. And at the time, the promoter was in design school. The promoter was going to school. He was going to school to become a designer, fashion designer. So whilst we was in front of this club in the daytime, we was in front of the club, I just started sparking a conversation. I was like, I like the way you dress. I was like, who designed your clothes? So he was like, no, I'm my own designer. He's like, I'm currently in school right now to become a full-time designer. So I was like, oh, are you serious? I was like, listen, I'm very interested in working with a designer to bring an idea that I have to bring an idea to life. So he said, well, listen, I cannot really take on your project because I have other commitments that I'm working on right now. Because he's doing club promotion and he's doing the fashion design and stuff. So he said he has too much projects that he's currently working on. But once I heard him say "but," I'm like, yes, it's a possibility. Something could happen. So then he's like, listen, in my school, in my class, one of them is like, there is a girl, like she's on top of the class. She's like the best designer that we have in the class. And I could find out for you if she has time to work with your project. Like if the money's right and if she has the time, probably you guys could work together. So I'm like, what? I'm like, absolutely, dude. I'm like, I would appreciate it, So he's like, all right, when I go to school, it was a weekend. It was a Friday daytime Friday party. So he was like, when I go back to school on Monday, I'm gonna get in contact with her and I'm gonna give her your number and she'll let her call you and then you guys could meet up or whatever. And after the Friday pass, mind you, it's the first time I ever seen this guy. So after Friday pass, I'm like, oh, probably this guy is just blowing smoke up my butt, whatever. So buddy was like, but then the phone call came in on Tuesday. The phone call came in Tuesday afternoon. It's like, hello. The girl was like, oh, is this Lannie? I'm like, yeah, this is Lannie. How are you? Who is this? So she was, my name is Bonan Lee. I'm like, oh, Bonan. I'm like, Bonan from where? She was like, oh, your friend gave me your number. He said that you're looking for a designer to work with. You're looking for somebody to work with to basically bring an idea that you have to light. I'm like, yes, actually, yes. I'm like, thank you so much for at least returning the call, man. I really appreciate it. Da, da, da. I'm like, is there possible? Because I was at work at the time. And so I was like, is there a possibility I could call you back when I get out of work, or can we set something up so we could meet up, or we could? She was like, oh, you know what? Let's do our first meeting on Zoom. She didn't feel comfortable meeting up with me in person at the time. So she was like, let's, get to know each other over Zoom. And after 2, 3 Zoom calls, then we could do a meet in person and we could go from there. So we Zoom. She sent me the Zoom link at like 6 p.m. that day in the evening. 6 p.m. I was home. She sent me the link over the phone. She was like, all right, that's the link. Just get on your laptop and just let's connect. So from there we connected, and after 3 months of me working with this girl, something came up with her family that she had to leave the country and go back to her birth country. Something that came up with her family, so she had to go back to her birth country to attend to her family situation. So now my project is put on hold, and I don't know how long it's gonna be on hold. So I'm just like, dang, dude. And I'm not one to like call when I'm not one to like be on some let me call you every day and see what's going on. No, because I'm like, everything happens in life for a reason. So I was not willing to blow up this girl's phone every day and like, what is going on, when you're coming back, blah, 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 blah. I just let things be. In the process of letting it be, just keep doing researches and finding out different ways and different this and different that. While she was with her family, I was still doing research and try to figure out and find other designers in the US that I could work with. So still came upon like two, three different people, but the prices that was telling me, it was just outrageous. Because she gave me, within the 3 months I was talking to her, she gave me a price on everything that she could do. Like she's an incredible designer. Like from scratch, she's an incredible artist. She could draw and design your stuff on paper and take what's on paper and make it a reality. That's everything. Everything in the collection that we do have right now, she drew everything from scratch, from paper, pencil and pad, and draw everything out. And then from there, the vision just came to life, and just my input and everybody else involved input was always a part of the process. Like we always had a part of the process when she was designing it and everything. We had a part of the process from beginning to end. But everything came. It was a struggle. It was a struggle, man. The money, and I never thought of. I'm one of those. Whenever I'm focused on doing something, I don't think about the cost, because I think when you start thinking about the cost when you're doing something, you will never do it, dude. Like you will never do it. I swear. I think that's why a lot of people hesitate when they're actually in the process of doing stuff for a better life. They hesitate because they start thinking about, God damn, this is going to cost too much money. Like this is going to cause this is going to cause that. But you have to start thinking like, bro, even if I invested $50,000 in this project, it's a possibility I could make way more than $50,000. So it's whenever you're doing anything in life towards bettering yourself, don't think about the cost. Just do it. Just do it, man, because you never know. You never know if that's the idea that will make you financially stable. You never know if that's the idea that will change your entire family lives. So you never second guess and make the financial part of it an issue. Never make the financial part of it. Never make the financial part of anything that you're doing become an issue. Because once you make the financial part become an issue, it's going to hold you back. It's going to stop you from actually accomplishing your goals, because it adds up fast. Whenever you're working on any project, bro, anything you're working on business-wise, the money adds up fast. I'm talking about the money that goes out. Because you're working on a business, you're building a business, you're not making no money. Every money you put in the business is going out. It's coming out your bank account. It's coming out your pocket. It's coming out. Especially when you're working 2 jobs to make that money, and all of a sudden this money is just going, dude. So you don't think about it. You just think about you just always have to have a positive mentality, dude. That's there's no other way I could say it. You just always have to have a positive mentality, because for the simple fact is, if you just one time, while the project is going on, start thinking negative, it's over. It's over, dude. One time you start thinking negative thoughts and having negative feelings towards the project and start having financial doubts, like doubting, why am I spending so much money? Why is this money? Why all of this costs this much? Why I have to keep spending? Once you start doubting what's going on, oh my God, that makes you feel crazy. you know, and I'm talking from experience. That's why I'm saying to you guys, man, don't never count the cost when you're doing anything towards a better future. Don't count the cost, dude. Oh. Go back some more with this. Bring it up. A little bit too high. That's probably it is, but hey, it's better. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Limited amount of space in here, bro. Sick. Yeah, man. So, off experience, what I noticed, man, counting the cost before you start anything will just hold you back and derail the process. Literally, bro. Because I'm one of those people who believe that every idea that comes into your mind, regardless, when you write down, I advise you first and foremost, if you have an idea, if you go to sleep and you dreamt of something or something pops into your head, write it down. Because you think about so many different things daily. So anytime you come up with an idea in your head, write it down. Just write it down, quickly write it down. Or no matter what it is, just write it on the paper so you could always go back and read it. Once it's on a paper, you could go back and read it and it'll come back into your memory. I swear, it'll come back into your memory. No matter what, you'll come back. So I'm one of those, I'm like, every idea that I have, every idea that I get, I like to give it a try. So because you just never know which one of your ideas that will dramatically change your life. You just never know, dude. You never know, man. So you just count and costs. If you're just thinking about it in a way that, you know what, I gotta be worried about this idea because I don't want to waste money on paper. It just doesn't seem right, bro. You never know, dude. The ideas on paper that don't seem right, that the idea on paper that to you that makes no sense, you will be shocked how that idea will change your life. And the ideas that you have that to you that made sense, that to you that, oh, this is a great idea, those ideas will end up bombing. But give every idea that you come up with, give it a chance to survive. Don't just, because the reason I'm saying, the reason I say give it a chance to survive, meaning that a lot of people will have an idea and they'll make the idea become a reality. But they will give that idea after it become a reality 12 months. They will invest the time 12 months and then just be like, okay, it's not working. No, hells no. You already invested, put $20,000 into that idea. And after 12 months, you're ready to give up. That's what I'm saying. You cannot give up on an idea that fast. You can't, especially when you dreamt about this idea several times, especially when you're beginning from the beginning of this idea coming to become a reality. You were so excited. Now finally you made the idea become a reality, and all of a sudden, 12 months in, you want to quit because it's not making money, or it's not turning over the way you expect it to turn over. I'm in that predicament right now. That's why I told you guys that if I have to be proud of something that I accomplished this year, is my proudest moments is just never giving up. My proudest moment is just moments or just getting up, thanking God every single day, thanking God and his family every single day for my life, and just basically doing the best I can to promote the business. You have to leave things in the hands of God and his family, but at the same time, living things in the hands of God and his family, you have to do your part as well. So me, I actually printed flyers from my business. So there is every single day that I'm outside, I will pass flyers out to at least 10, 15 people. Regardless if out of the 10 people, one person will look into the brand on Amazon, one person will get a click, I'm grateful for that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if every day I post on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Snapchat, X, what else I'm posting on Facebook, Instagram. Like, I'm posting on all those platforms, and it's like, if 20 people view the videos, I'm very grateful. I'm blessed. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy with one person paying attention to something that I have. I wish millions of people could pay attention to it, but at the same time, I'm just grateful for if one person take the time out and pay attention to whatever I'm doing. I'm very grateful. You have to be grateful for others' time, because time is the most precious thing that we have as human beings. You could never buy time. You could buy everything else in this world. You could buy everything else, but you can never buy time. So if someone else is taking the time to look at my stuff, something I created from scratch, something that I built, I'm very grateful for that, dude. I'm very grateful. Anytime people taking their time to invest into you or to support you or to help you with anything, be very grateful, man. Because time is something that we can never buy. Time is something we can never get back. So I always advise people, don't waste time. Don't sit home every day playing video games. Don't sit home every day just doing drugs, drinking alcohol every single day, and just wasting your life, because you can never get back this time. You have to, we're born and built. We're born, built, and we're equipped. We're equipped to get up and go get it. We have to work. We have to go out and do things. It's a part of life. The stressfulness is going to come. You are going to get stressed. You're going to, it's 100%. You cannot duck the stress. Though. You can't hide from it. You can't hide from it at all. You can't hide from nothing. So it's best you get up and you face it. Staying home every day and just worrying about, oh, it's too dangerous outside, or is this, bro, you're bugging. You're wasting your entire life. Next thing you know, you're 15 years old, sitting home doing shit all day. Before you know it, dude, you're 30. 15 years done pass, which you just actually staying home, living in your family's house for free, just playing video games, eating for free, doing nothing with your life. Just drinking and doing no drugs and just video games and doing shit, dude. You know what I mean? Just having that lazy mentality also bring kids. If you're a lazy type of person, it's a big possibility you'll have kids at a young age. Because if you're home doing nothing all day and then you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend who's the same way, who just like being home doing shit, it's a big possibility there's going to be kids at a young age. Because staying home all day leads into doing nothing. You're both idle. You're both not doing shit. It's just eventually a baby's going to come. That's just how it is, man. So I advise everybody, man, take the time that you do have and put it towards doing something to change the world. You know, put it towards doing something to make a difference in your community, bro. Put it towards to take the time that you do have, man, and put it towards making a difference in your neighborhood. Put it towards making a difference for your family's lives. You know, so don't waste it. Don't waste it, dude. So back to what I was saying, man. Like that's my biggest. That's something I'm very grateful for. That me not giving up. I'm very grateful for the fact that in 2024 I kept pushing. I don't have doubts on my business becoming a success. I don't doubt myself. I just know that I have to get up and keep pushing every single day. But that's just one idea. Still, I'm working on other things. You understand what I'm saying? Like you could never just sell yourself short. My end goal every single day is to stop selling my time for money. I tell myself that every single day. The whole thing about me, my end goal is to stop selling my time for money. Because you look at people with money, they don't sell the time for money. People with money, they don't work for money. People with money, they just think. They just think, and they surround themselves with other people who think alike. They just surround themselves with other people who is like-minded as them, and they put their brains together and they come up with new ideas. You see people with money, people who made good money, they have 20 people, 40 people working for them. You figure you have 40 employees, bro. You're giving 40 employees 20% off for every dollar. So you're making 80% of every dollar that employee makes for you. Why is there working 8, 9, 10 hours for you? And they're making 20% off for a dollar, while you get 80. Who you think is winning? It's not rocket scientists. It's not rocket scientists. Dude, I sit back and think about stuff like that all the time. You can always find an employee. You can always find somebody that's willing to work. It's 100%. It's 100% fact. The amount of people that's willing to work for somebody else is endless. It's very, very rare. You could find people that say like this, and man, I don't want to work for people, dude. I don't want to sell my time for money. I want to work for people for a certain amount of time. I want to save my money. I want to invest into myself. I want to stop working for people. I want actually to build companies, build businesses that other people who want to work, let them work. It's very rare you meet those type of people. Listen, I've been on this journey for years, and every single day. I do the best to have conversation with strangers, with people that I'm telling, because on the people that I know and the people I knew for years, I already gave up on those people, because me, on the path that I've been on for the past several years, I realized the people that's around me, the people that I grew up with, I've been surpassed them. I've been in a different lane. I'm in a different world. I have different visions. My focus are different. Like the people that I knew for years of my life, I just basically keep a distance between us, because they will never understand what I'm doing or what I'm trying to accomplish, because they're in a bubble. They're in fantasy land, thinking what they're doing is going to make them better forever. So keep thinking like that. I know in reality, because I study people who have wealth and the way they build wealth. They don't build wealth by getting up and going to work all day. No, they don't. They don't build wealth and getting up and going to work all day. The owner of Amazon, the man that built Amazon, that man, yes, he was once actually selling the books on his own. But once that man scaled up and he started to get employees, that's when he became a multi-billion. First a multi-millionaire, then a multi-billion. Mr. Jeff Bezos. That man, yes, he was working for himself, selling books for himself at the garage. After that website, he decided to scale the website up, scale the business up. Guess what he did? He immediately stopped working for himself. He immediately stopped trading his time for money. He's got employees to do that for him now. So his job was just to make sure the business kept growing. make sure he could align himself with other people, that the things that he doesn't know, align himself with the people that knows a lot of things that he don't know, so he could keep learning and learning and learning. And guess what Amazon are today? Amazon is one of the biggest online business in the world right now. Mr. Jeff Bezos been stopped working. He been stopped selling his time for money. He's just sitting back and collecting, going to the board meetings, meet up with other wealthy people, think about buying companies that has any company that's building to challenge Amazon. Amazon is willing to buy them out. That's how they keep building. Any company that's growing right now, that's any type of challenge to Amazon, Amazon is just straight buying them out because they have enough capital right now. They have enough money right now. So like, okay, you know what? Your company, I see your company in 10 years growing to become $1 billion company. I give you $2 billion right now for your company. If you're building a company and you're broke, and somebody come and offer you $2 billion for a company that their vision in 10 to 20 years could possibly come and overtake what they have, you think they're not trying to buy you out? They're buying out your idea, and they're going to lowball you because they know giving you $2 billion, they know within 10 years they'll make that triple. So that's where Amazon is going to continue to lead, because they're buying all of the little guys out. They're just buying left and right. You see what I'm saying? So people like Jeff Bezos, they don't sell the time for money. They've been stopped that idea. They've been stopped. Mr. Bill Gates, the IBM man, the computer man, that man been stopped selling his time for money. My uncle Warren Buffett, he been stopped selling his time for money. He has other people doing his trades. Mr. Warren Buffett is a big Wall Street guy, a big Wall Street guy. That's how he built his wealth, on buying into companies, building his own company. But he has enough wealth, he accumulated enough wealth from other people working for him. Now at his age, he still oversees stuff, but he has so much people around him that's trustworthy that he just let them do it. Let them take care of it. And he has other people watching what they do and other people watching what that person is doing. Like, it's a win-win, man. But when you're working every single day, when you're out there selling your time for money, when you're out there selling your time for a paycheck, when you're out there selling your time for a salary, bro, it's unfortunate you're just never gonna make it. People like me and you that get up and go sell our time for money, sell our time for a paycheck, sell our time for a salary, bro, we're never gonna make it to that financial stability that we're looking to get towards. We never. So me knowing that, dude, is that I know for a fact that any company, any business that I build, like, I have to get people around me to get the business up and going. Financially, when you have a small business, it's not that easy when you don't have the financial need to be like, okay, you know what? Let me hire a marketing team. Let me go hire a photographic camera person to do videos, to take pictures. Like, it's when you have a small business and you're growing, those are things that's necessary to grow your business, to 10x your business. A good marketing team around you, a good team that could tell you, listen, we need to start doing this. We need to start running ads like this. And those are when things comes to life. You know what I mean? You need that around you. But when you're working without a lot of capital, when you're working basically supporting your idea, promoting your idea with the money you're selling your time for, it's not that easy. But it's possible. Like with me, every little money I have, I put it back into the business. Because I know for a fact, sooner or later, something is going to give. As long as I don't give up, as long as I don't quit, something has to give. Simple and plain, dude. Oh. Oh. Oh, this exercise noise. It's no joke, baby. No excuse. I'll get it done. Let's go. Oh, yeah, man. So if you're out there, ladies and gentlemen, and you're looking towards financial stability, man, listen, look at the blueprint from the people that actually has accomplished it. Straight up. You can look at people that and listen to people that never ever took their family out of poverty and think they have the best advice. How can you give me the best advice when you never came out of poverty? How am I supposed to listen to you when you never took your family out of poverty? When you're still broke, your entire family is broke, you're still working for a paycheck, you're still selling your time for a salary from a company, you're still selling your time for a salary from a business. Like, how are you equipped to give me advice how to become financially stable? You're not. And no disrespect to people like that. No, hell's no. No disrespect to no disrespect to no man or woman that's getting up every single day and going and earning an honest living. No disrespect at all. I've been doing it for years. So no disrespect in no way, shape, or form. I'm just saying, if you want to build wealth, you have to look at the blueprint from people who actually did it and is continue to do it. Simple and plain. It's no other way. And when I sit back and I research 10 millionaires that became billionaires, and from scratch how they became millionaires, and then they grow the millions into becoming billions from scratch. These are people that actually created a company, created a business, and at the beginning of the creation of the business, they didn't have a lot of money, they didn't have a lot of capital, but guess what? They still, with whatever they had, they still made it work, and then now they create this business. So what a lot of these individuals will do after the business become a reality, they will go out and obtain loans to go take a loan, $100,000 loan on this business. If you have so much, if you go right, so like right now, my business, right? So if I go to the bank and say, like, listen, I would like to take a loan for $50,000 out of my business, right? So that $50,000 that would take that loan for, this entire 50 grand will go into marketing my business. That's how a lot of these business owners and these business people take the business from the low level and built it up. In my research, like a lot of these people, they create a business and then they will go get a loan to fund the business until the business becomes successful. So with a $50,000 loan, that's to run ads, that's to run marketing with different marketing campaigns. And if you don't know, like I don't know too much about marketing, they will go out and hire somebody who knows about marketing. So now you're a professional marketer. So now I'm hiring you. I'm hiring you to market my business for 6 months straight. This is your cost. Okay, let's negotiate your cost. Okay, so it's for 6 months. This is what you want. This is what I'm willing to give you. So now we come to an agreement. So now for 6 months straight, this person has to market my business every single day. So after this one person, now I still have cash. I still have money. So I would go out and get another marketing expert. So now I have two marketing experts who is marketing my business for 6 months straight. Every which way, shape, and from the ads running, from the ad campaigns, from everything, from the photograph we will take from. That's why you have a marketing person. You need that in any and every business right now. You need a strong marketing person behind you, somebody that knows how to market your business. Somebody that did it with several other businesses and they made them successful. If you're running like apparels like me, If I would go out and get somebody to market my apparel company, I will have to go out and make sure the marketing person that I'm going to deal with, they already have success under the belt. Or for marketing apparels. People may say, yeah, there is so many different apparel companies out there. Absolutely. Life is about competition. No matter what you create right now, I promise you, you will have competition. No matter what you go out right now and create, furniture, jewelry, cars, boats, bicycles, skateboards, bro, whatever you go out and create to become a business, you're going to have competition. So your best bet is to deal with the people that could make your competition disappear. I'm talking about marketing people. There is marketing people out there that have that potential to take your business from 0 to 100 within a couple of months. Once your business is an original idea, you're not copying from other people, you have an original idea. Everything that's from your business is created from scratch and it's original. You can always find people to support your original idea. Because people are not like my company, my business, people are not purchasing a hoodie that was already created. Yes, you could say, oh, there's so many different hoodies, there's so many different versions, so many different styles. Absolutely, 100%. But what I'm giving to society, what I'm putting to the public, it's only a design that's trademark and copyright from my company. And I'm very proud of that. So I'm putting something in the universe that's original. So that's one of the quickest ways a lot of these people that came from nothing to grow their businesses into 100,000 status, into $1 million status, into $1 billion status. It's a lot of you might think a majority of wealthy people was born with wealth. No, dude. Over 65 to 70% of wealthy people in the world was born with nothing. Family had nothing. They grew up with nothing, and they just built themselves, and they got them and their family out of poverty. They just built wealth from the ground up, and they got them and the family out of a situation that, you know what, they got out of a situation that was very bad. So don't sit back and be like, oh, no, this is only happening to people that was born with money into their family. No, dude. You could look it up, dude. I done looked up all of the stuff I'm talking about. You could look it up. You could read. There is books you can read upon this stuff. 65 to 70% of wealthy people on this planet did not grow up with wealth. They came from poverty. You could believe it or not. It's a fact. 25 to 30%, 25 to 30% of wealthy people was born into money, was born into family money. It's 25% of people, 25 to 30% of people. It's not that much. It's not that much when you think about it. It's if 65 or 70 was born without it, why can't I be one of those? I tell myself that every day. Why should I not be one of those people that actually get myself, get my family, get my peoples out of poverty? Why can't I create a Fortune 500 company? Why can't I create a business that I could give my friend kids a job? Why can't I do that? I tell myself every single day, that's the thing that drives me to creating and doing something that never been done in my family. Nobody in my family ever created a business where they can give someone else a job. My entire family, my entire bloodline was working for people. My entire bloodline are all employees. My entire family are all employees, all work for people, all work and retire for other people, 25, 30 years working for other people to retire. I want to be one of those people in my life, in my family's lives, like, listen, bro, I got to make something different. Like, I want to be the one to give my little nephew that's 7 years old right now, give him an opportunity to have a better life. I want to be one of those people to give my little nephew a job That way he don't have to work for strangers to take advantage of him. Give my little nephew a job to build, to become wealthy, not to stay at the same level. When you're working for a stranger, they want to keep you down. There is very rare you will work for somebody that's a millionaire who would like to see you become a millionaire. Just always keep that in mind. It's very, very rare that you will get a job from someone else, from a company, from a business, whatever it might be. It's very rare that you will work for someone else that will do whatever it takes to help you become a multimillionaire. Because the average human being wants you to stay beneath them. And the universe is filled with average people. The universe, the planet is filled with average-minded people. So you figure 85, 90% of jobs that you will get, that you will have, the owners or the boss of those jobs, of those companies, do not want to see you grow and level up to surpass them. The owners of these companies do not want to see you become rich within the company. So that's why you have a job, and they'll give you a position as a manager, a general manager, a supervisor, the bullshit positions, and give you each position give you $1, $2, $3. Give you a raise. So you figure, okay, you decide to take the raise and take the raise and take the raise. And after you're promoted to a supervisor, then they'll tell you, listen, instead of working hourly, I want to put you on a salary. I want to put you on a salary. So now instead of you making hourly rate $20, $30 an hour, I'll give you a salary of $1,000 a week, regardless of how much hours you might work. And they're telling you, regardless of how many hours you might work. Trust me, everybody that I know that's working for a salary right now is working over 40 hours a week. And working for a salary, if you work from 40 to 100 hours, you get the same pay. So that's what people don't understand when they decide to take a contract for a salary. You don't understand. The owners of these companies will tell you, yes, so listen, no matter if you work 10 hours to 20 hours a week, you're still going to get your $1,000 a week. They will make it seem like, oh, not every week you're going to do 40 hours. I promise you, 95% of the time you're going to do over 40 hours. 95% of the time you're going to work over 40 hours a week, getting a salary. Because every time someone don't show up, you got to go. Every time someone's late, you got to stay. That's what you don't understand when you take the contract to become basically a salary employee. None of this stuff, this all traps. It's all traps, bro. No matter what you might think, selling your time for money, it's all a trap. It's you never, ever, ever going to become financially stable working for a paycheck. You're never going to become financially stable, dude, earning a paycheck from someone else. Because that person whose name is on that paycheck, that person do not want to see you surpass them, to overtake them financially. They don't want to see you richer than them. A lot of majority human beings are very, very small-minded people. They're very small-minded people, dude. They don't want to see others grow. They don't want to see others become wealthy. They don't want to see others pass them on the wealth scale. They don't. So it's very, very few in between you'll find this type of people. And I'm one of those type of people. That's what I said. Like me building a company, you're not my employee. I don't want nobody to ever think that's me building a company that you're going like I'm looking for employees. No, I don't want no employees, dude. It's going to be a business built on relationships. You're not my employee. I'm not your boss. This is a business we come together and we build towards a better life. That's it. We build towards a better life. And as much as you can, as much work as you put in, you will get the rewards. This is not going to be a basic, oh, you're making $30 an hour. No, if this week you put in way more hours, and it's always going to be, you're always going to be working with me. You're always going to have the potential to become wealthy. If the business is making $500 million a year, is no way in this world you're going to be staying making $100,000. It's just no way. I cannot be one of those people. I cannot come in every single day driving an expensive car, a $500,000 car, and seeing people pulling up in a car that's worth $30,000 and just looking like, damn, hell's no. I'd rather live in a world where we all can have what we want. So with that mentality, there is less options for jealousy and for envy. To me, that's an ideal world where we could all have whatever we choose to have in this world. That's an ideal world for me. But to a lot of people out there, they rather have the big house with 30 rooms that they don't even need, and you live in a studio apartment. They rather have the garage with 20 cars and only drive one, while you take the bus or the train or you ride a bicycle in 20-degree weather to get to the job site. I can't be like that, dude. I think I see those things every single day. I see it in my eyes. I see it, I see it happen to other people. And I'm like, yo, bro, I can never be one of those people. I can never see somebody who coming into a company, regardless if I build a company or not, and I'm putting up every single day in a $500,000 car, and this person, I actually know that they have kids and they have to walk or they have to take public transportation to get here. You show me that you have the ability to make this company better from day one. You're worth the investment. From day one, regardless if you have the money or not, if I see that you're worth it and you're putting in the work to make this company better than what you met it, to make this company a bigger company than what you actually came into, I think from day one you should at least, as a boss, as an owner of a company, let me give you a loan to get you a car. The easiest thing you could do. Let me give you a loan to get a car. Every week you get paid, give me some money back from the loan. Make life easier for others will make your company grow faster. That's probably just me sitting here just talking. You probably think, yo, this guy's talking shit. I honestly think to build a company and to build a successful company, making life easier for the people that's working with you in that company, I think will build your company at a way faster rate. Because if you have a great life and people who's working with you in that company is suffering, the people that are suffering is no way in this world they're going to give you the all. They're not going to give you the all every single day because they're suffering. They're suffering. They're struggling to get to the job site, first of all. Then to get to the job site, there's people, asshole bosses, asshole people treating them poorly, people looking down upon them, people is passing judgment on them. They're never, ever going to give you the all. But I think in a society, if people are treated fairly, and if you treat people the way you would like to be treated, and you look at people and you say, like, listen, man, this person is actually the type of people that I would really want to build this company for a long period of time. So the easier you make that person's life, the more effort that person will put into your business. I might probably be wrong, who knows? But God gives me the strength, the ability. That's exactly what I'm going to do when coming to building a successful business or successful company. That's my plan. I think there's other business owners like that out there. I think your business will 10x before you know it, man. By treating the people that's really has the potential to help your company grow. I think you will 10x before you know it, bro. But by you being the solo achiever in your company, by you being the solo breadwinner in your company, is just a matter of time before envy and jealousy getting effect with people. It's just a matter of time, dude. Oh. 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 Ah, 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 ah. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Whoa. That was a tough set. It's all biceps, though. All biceps, baby. All biceps for real. Yeah, but I honestly feels like that, man. If you give the people that you surround yourself with an opportunity that but you have to see that quality in people from the beginning. You have to know, okay, you give somebody an opportunity, and from day one, you could just see the person mentality. Like you could see how they are, and then you just gradually look at them for a month. Just look at the performance. Look what time they come in. Look when they're in the property, like how they work. Just you could look at people and you could just tell, okay, you know what? This is somebody that's actually worth, worth a long-term investment into this company. Because if you want your company and your business to grow, you need the right people around. And the right people, you have to treat the right people good. You have to treat the right people good, dude, because that's the only how you could hold on to people. You have to let them know that you're willing to see them grow. You have to let people know that the person you were when you came into this property, the person you were when you came into this business, to this company. I want to make sure when you get out of this company, you're a completely different person in every which way, shape, and form, financially, health, emotionally, every single way, shape, and form. When you arrive into this company, the person that arrive, when you leave, I want to make sure you're leaving for better. I want to make sure you're financially up. I want to make sure financially you are not broke, the broke person, the person who came in here with no money, with 2 kids. I want to make sure when you leave here, dude, you have enough money that your kids don't have to worry about nothing. You have to, because if you don't, if you just think about, okay, you are the only one and your families are the only one that deserve to have the finer things in life, it's only a matter of time before you crumble. It's only a matter of time before you crumble, man. My mentality probably could be, you probably say, no, this guy's talking crazy. No, that's just my mentality. I think treating people the way you want to be treated is a very, very big part of your success. I think it's a huge part of your success. In every which way, shape, and form, in every aspect of life, treating people the way you want to be treated matters. Because I've been an employee for other people for years. I've done work security jobs where I was working for a company. I had somebody that was the owner of the company, which you have to call these people your boss, which I'm currently still working for someone else who I'm still have to currently call a boss. You understand what I'm saying? So I know how it feels to have to actually have to get up and go in and clock in. So your time and your hours could be added up at the end of the week so you could get paid. I know how that feel. And then you're getting paid and you be like, damn, I done put in so many work, so many hours. And I'm one of those people that this is not my job. Meaning that a lot of people in the workforce will be like, oh, they'll see something to get done, but they won't do it. And they'll say, oh, this is not my job. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not one of those people. You, as an owner for business, as an owner for company, owner for corporation, those are the type of things you have to look for in people. The people who will look at something and just walk over it and be like, oh, I'm not getting paid for that. Those are the people you'd be like, okay, fine. You could take the bus as long as you want until I get somebody to replace you. Because those are not the people you want to keep around your business. People like that, people with that type of mentality, you don't want to keep them around your companies at all. You need to look for people that will be like, okay, they see something that needs to get done, and they don't look around for Tom, Dick, or Harry to get it done. They actually take it upon themselves to get it done. Those are the quality that you need to look for in people when you are running a business and you want to make the business become a 10x business. Those are the people you need around you. People who is willing to take accountability, people that's willing to show up and get things done. Not people that you don't need people around that's willing to look around or to see this needs to get done, but let me look to see who could do this. I'm not doing it. I don't get paid for it. Hell's no. Let me look around for the person who's getting paid for it. Those are the people you want to get away from as soon as possible. Because those are the people eventually that will turn jealous. Those are the people that will become jealous of you. They'll envy you, and eventually they'll eventually start robbing from your company, robbing from your business, or plotting on the downfall of your business, doing bad things to have the downfall of your business. So you don't need people like that around you. But if you're building a company and you want a company to 10x, man, you need quality people, man. And when you get those quality people, you got to treat them the way you want to be treated, man. You can't be having quality people around you, but treating them poorly. You can't. It's not going to work out. It's just because there is so little quality people in the world. So when you do find quality people, you have to treat them with the utmost respect that you want people to treat you with. You have to treat quality people with the utmost respect. You treat everybody with the utmost respect. But those that you see that's not even worth your time, you don't disrespect people. You never disrespect people. You treat them with respect, but you get away from them. People who you see don't want to grow and to become something different and become something better, my advice to you, get away from people like that. Stay away from people like that as far away as possible. Stay away. But when you find people that's willing to work to become better than who they are, those are the people, man, that you surround yourself with every day. The people that's willing to be like, yo, listen, my family never had nothing, bro. I want to be the one to make sure my family, my little nephews, my little niece, like, I want to make sure that my family don't have to struggle ever again, dude. I want to be the one to make my grandparents proud. Like, when you meet people like that, you got to treat them with the utmost respect. The respect that you want others to give you, you have to give them that respect. You can't be the only one that's driving a $500,000 car. And these people are walking or taking a train or suffering. You can't. You're never going to 10x your company with that mentality. You got to be one of those people that's willing to be like, okay, this person, I see the potential in this person to help bring this business on another level. I see the potential in this person that would help take this business to a complete different level. And let me make sure this person goes home happy every day. Let me make sure this person get up, and whenever they come here, they're happy, they're willing to give their all for this company. And the only how that could happen, the only how that can happen, man, is when you show that person or those people that you care. That you care, you want to make sure they're happy in every which way, shape, and form. But financially, you make sure that you don't treat them poorly with the pay. You have to make sure that if they're walking, you offer them a loan to get them a car. And once again, you're not giving nothing for free. Having a good person that will help you build your business and help you build your company. By you simply telling this person, like, listen, bro, I see the potential in you. I'm willing to give you a loan to get whatever car you want. And whenever you get paid, you just pay back some, or you pay, just give me some of the money off from your paycheck every day, every week. Whatever you want until you pay off the car. It's your car. You know what I mean? It's going to stay on the company's name, but it's your car. Once you pay it off, the car goes to you. 100%, you take the title, everything is for you. So once again, it's not like you're giving nothing away. By you telling somebody that you see that's willing to help you take your company, your business to the next level. Like, yes, listen, I see you walking here every day. I see you have to take public transportation. I know you have kids, like, I think you really have what it takes. I see the potential in you to not just help grow this company, but also to help you have the potential to actually become a great success for you and for your family. And I want to give you that opportunity. I want to give you the opportunity to make you financially stable by helping me build this company. By helping me take this company and 10x in this company, I want to actually help you in every which way shape that I can. Whatever I can do for you, I want to make sure I could, whatever I can do for you, I want to make sure I can get it done. We could work together to get everything done. If you need a car, we could talk about that. Getting you a loan, getting you a car, keeping it on the company's name, we could talk about that. If you want a better place to stay, we can talk about that. You have to level up with people like that. And it's not, once again, it's not giving nothing to nobody. It's not giving nothing to nobody. It's helping people do what's right. It's helping others make everything better for you. When you help people with no strings attached, and you might say, oh, yeah, you're helping them for a reason. No, the reason I'm helping them is for them to better themselves. Regardless if we working together to build this company, I want to make sure out this company, I'm making millions of dollars. You are going to make money as well, and you're not going to stay making thousands of dollars. If the company we are both working on is churning out annually, every year, churning out $50 million per year profit, there is no way in this world you're going to make $100,000. I'm not one of those people, bro. I'm not one of those people. If I see you care and you're putting in and you're doing the best you can, you're not going to be broke, wise and rich. And nobody around me could ever say something bad about me when coming to any type of money situation. If I have my last dollar in my pocket and we are out someplace, I know you don't have it, I will spend my last dollars to make sure we have a good time. Because I know if you had it, you would have did the same thing for me. You have to surround yourself with people like that. You have to surround yourself with people that when you don't have, they'll come step up to the table and they'll do it with no problem. So for doing it for someone else that you just met, that you just know a month, 2 months, you could see that within people. You could see the traits. You could just look at the character of people when you first meet them. And you could know, like, okay, once again, a perfect way to test somebody's character is just sit back and watch how they act. They don't have to say a word because action speaks louder than words. People don't have to talk and say nothing that will get them in. No, just watch the actions. Someone that will walk over a puddle of water in a business, in a company, in a corporation, you're in a building with different people working in a building, working on a business, working for a company, whatever it might be. And there is a puddle of water on the ground that you see first. And you, as the owner of this company, you're in the camera and you said that you put that water there purposely just to see what the first person who will see that water, what will be the reaction when they first see that water. And you're sitting down watching the whole thing to just see what that person will do. If that person will immediately get a water sign and put right there and then go get a bucket and mop it up without saying a word to anybody, pay more attention to that person. Pay more attention to that person going forward. You could set that up. You could set that up for days and weeks in your company and just watch. Sit back and watch what people will do with just a little puddle of water. And that's how you could go about judging who you want to stay around to build your company. Because that tells a lot. Somebody that's willing to just get it done without looking for everybody else to do it. Somebody that's just willing to just get it done without actually, oh, it's not my job. I don't get paid for this. This is not what they hire me for. Somebody that's just willing to get it done, like regardless I get paid for it or not. It's water, somebody could fall, the company could get sued. I know it's not my money, but still, I have to figure, I have to do what's right. That's the type of people that you need to make sure get treated the right way. Because in the long term, those are the type of people, if you treat them right, those are the type of people that's going to make your company 10x all over. I promise you that, dude. 100%. Oh. And that's, to me, that's how you go ahead looking for solid people in the world. You know what I mean? That's how you go ahead and like build a successful company, man. Because you can't do it by yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can't. And the most important people that you need throughout your entire life and everything that you're working towards is God and his family. That's the most important family that you need by your side at all times. That's the most important family you need to show gratefulness to at all times. You know what I'm saying? But when coming, you need more than God and his family in the way that you need the help. You need the help, and you need the help coming from the right place. The help needs to come from the hearts of people, not from the hands, not from the fingers, from the heart. When people do things with their heart, it's completely different from someone just doing things with their hands or with their foot. You have to understand what I'm trying to say to you. When human beings actually do something kind from their heart, what I explained to you guys earlier about the water, if someone will see a puddle of water and they will clean it up without looking for anybody around to do it, and they will never complain about they're not getting paid for it, they're not doing this and not the job, that's a human being that's doing it from their heart. Does it make sense to you now? That's the type of people you need to align yourself with in every which way, shape, and form throughout your life to grow into becoming a better version of yourself, to grow into taking your business, from a small company, to actually 10x in your company. Those are the type of people that you need around you in every which way, shape, and form to build in life in general, to build in life. You need people that does everything from their heart. And when you have those people around you, you can build and build and build, because you know this is not people that's just here for a paycheck. This is not people that I'm working with that just come to collect a paycheck and they don't care what happened and they just leave. So when you become and you get involved with people like that, you have no choice but to treat them the way you want to be treated. You can't give yourself a choice and be like, okay, I got to drive the $500,000 car. I got to live in $1 million house. And these people are renting studios, or these people are renting rooms. And I'm living in $1 million house, going home with a beach house, with a $500,000 car. And these people is taking the bus to get to the property. Like, there is no way in the world this is going to last forever. It's just a matter of time before someone else come and get these people, because someone else will come with a better heart than you and show these people a better way out. Because there's a lot of good people that is at the bottom right now. It's a lot of good people, man. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm one of those people. You know, it's a lot of people out there like me that's at the bottom, that's every single day looking for a way to climb the ladder of success, but without taking shortcuts. You know, every single day I get up, I look towards climbing the ladder of success, to be the one in my family to make a difference. Every day I look for ways to do it, but I will never take shortcuts. I will never do bad to get up that ladder, because I know when you cut corners to get up the ladder of success, to cut corners to do anything in life, eventually you're going to come right back down. So I don't want to cut corners at all. That's why every day I go through the struggle. That's why every single day I go through the fight. I go through the pain. But I keep fighting on. I keep pushing on. I will never give up. Every day it's a struggle. It's a battle. But why give up now? You know, why am I going to give up? Give up for what? To make a difference in my family's lives. I cannot give up. I cannot. I took on the responsibility years ago, and it's too late for me to stop now. It's way too late. I done give too many time. I done gave too much of my time. I done put in too much of my money that I worked hard to get. So to give up now would just make me a failure, 100% failure. So I will never give up, man. I will never give up. I will keep pushing on because I know the world is looking for more people like me every single day. I just have to get with the right people. That's it. Listen, I know my worth. I know what type of person that I am. I know I'm a very respectful person. I'm a very good human being, morally wise and everything. I'm very strong on my morals. I'm very strong into God. I'm very strong into my faith. I know eventually I'm going to align with the right people. Eventually it's going to come. I just have to stick to being myself at all times. That's all I tell myself every day. Always be yourself. In every environment, in every circumstances that you're in, be yourself. Don't be nobody else to make others people happy. Don't go down the path. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't go down the path in life by being someone else that's not you to make others happy. Always be yourself. Every single day that you're alive, be who you are. Make sure you're loved and you're liked for who you are. Don't make people love and like you for being an actor. If you're an actor, you're acting. That's your job. That's how you make a living, but that's not you. Make sure off camera, you're constantly who you are. If you're not an actor or actress, every single day you're alive, be yourself. That's the only how you're going to break free from all of the problems that you're currently in, by being yourself. You can't break free from the struggles that you're going through by being someone else or becoming someone else. No, you could become a different version of yourself. You could become a better version of yourself, but you have to be yourself at all times. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but you cannot, ladies and gentlemen, go through life pleasing other people by being someone else, by being something that you're not. You can't. You are never going to be happy. You're never, ever going to be happy going through life making other people happy. Making other people happy while you're miserable because you're doing something that you don't want to do. You're being somebody that you don't want to be just to make somebody else happy. You're bugging. That's not life, bro. Be yourself, be happy with who you are, and live your life, dude. There's no other way. There is no other way, dude. If you don't like me, so let it be. It's good. I'm happy you don't like me. You know what I mean? Be happy when people say they don't like you, bro. Oh. Yeah, man. Life is too short to not be who you are. Because once again, as I say, ladies and gentlemen, we was all born with a gift from God and his family to make this world different, to make this world a better place. We was all born with something within us from God and his family that was given to us from God and his family from birth, that we have to make a reality to better this world. The reason why I honestly think that we as human beings, we all have different fingerprints. You don't never find the same fingerprint on two people. My fingerprints will always be my fingerprints. My fingerprints will always run back to every bad choices I ever made in my life. My fingerprints. There is nobody with my fingerprints. There is nobody with your fingerprints. That's what makes us unique. That's so you don't think about it like, bro, out of the billions of people that's in this world, you cannot find two of the same people with the same fingerprints. How is this possible? Out of the billions of people all around the world, why there is no two people with the same fingerprints? Can you explain that? So we was all born with something inside of us that's different. And the different thing that we was all born with, we have to able to bring it out of us and to make the world a better place. The gift that was given to us from God and his family, from since we was born, from birth, it's something that we have to grow into to become our full potential and bring it out to the universe and create and make our communities better, our neighborhoods better, to change our family lives. We all have it within us, bro. We all do, man. A lot of us just take the wrong path. A lot of us just take the wrong path. A lot of us just give up too early. A lot of us just no, bro. No. Everything I do every single day, it's it's a reason behind it, dude. It's part of my journey. Like me doing this live stream every single day, as much as I can, I'm doing live streams. You know, eventually, I don't look at the likes and the clicks and I don't look at none of that stuff. I just do it because I'm working out. I'm doing something good for my body. I'm doing something good for my health. If I could work out and talk to some people and talk some positive stuff, say some positive words that just be myself while I'm on camera, like you're seeing me. This is not pre-recorded. This is not something that was recorded yesterday. No, this is me right now. This is me on December 26, 2024. This is the person who you're looking at right now. That's me. Everything that I'm saying to you is coming from my heart. Everything that I'm saying to you is a lot of it is based on my experience in life. Simple and plain. I just don't want to talk about negative stuff. I don't want people to continue. There is so many of that already in the world. This world is so divided by negativity. It's just endless, 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 endless. And I don't want to be a part of the problem. Dude, I don't want to go back. I don't want to be a part of no problems in this world. For the remainder of my life, this life, the next life, the next life, I want to always be a part of the solution. I want to always be a part of the solution that can make this world better. I want to be one of those people that could, so somebody could be like, you know what, bro? Like this guy, not for nothing, man. This guy, he's a good guy. Like he talks a lot of positive. Yeah, because you need that. Everything these days is negative, bro. Negative, 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 negative. Like it's somebody has to stand up and be like, this is enough. This is enough, man. It's enough negativity. It's enough us fighting each other. It's enough us killing each other over nonsense. Are you kidding me? This is enough of it. It's enough of it all over the world. I don't want to be a part of the problem, bro. I no longer, no way, shape or form, ever want to be a part of the problem. I want to forever be a part of the solution. And that's just the way I am. That's just who you're looking at right now, man. And whatever comes with what I'm doing comes with it. You know what I mean? That's how life is, bro. But majority of people out there, man, they're just with the problems. They're just with the stupidity. They're just with the negativity. That's just every day. That's just their life. They get up, they go to sleep, God give them another day, and it's just the same cycle. Continue, continue, continue. Why do you think there's so many people that goes to generations living in low income neighborhoods? Why do you think there is so much people in the world that their great grandmothers was in a project? Then their grandmother was in a project. Then their grandmother had their parents. Then their parents became grandparents from them. And then their parents passed. Now they're grandparents. Now they're raising their kids in the project. Now the kids have kids. Now their kids become grandparents. Dude, the cycle in those project low income neighborhoods is endless. You could find generation of people in those low income project neighborhoods, and you could just ask them and like, how long you been living here? Before you moved here, who was here? And they'll tell you, oh, my parents' parents, my parents' parents. And it's like, what? These people been living in those poor income neighborhoods for 70 years, 80 years, living in the same apartment that the grandmother had. And the government just kept the family living in the apartment for $10 a week, $100 a month. The apartment, the building is all run down. The apartment is all messed up. And they're still living there because it's free. And the cycle continues. I'm saying these things to just to show you the cycles continue. It's very rare you find people want to take the accountability and be like, listen, man, I want to get my family out of this place, bro. I want to be the one that's want to get my family, actually make a difference in my family. I want to be the one that my family could count on to bring money, to have this, have that, things that we never had. I want to be the one to send my mother on a trip. I want to be the one to send my father in a different country for a little while. Like, I want to be the one. In my family, I want to be the one. I made that decision years ago. So you have to make that decision on you wanting to be that person that will make a difference in your family's lives. You have to make that decision, man. The ultimate decision comes down to you. Because if you don't make it and you realize that you grew up in this environment before you was brought up, your parents was brought up in this environment, and your parents made you and made your other siblings in this environment. And none of your other siblings is doing nothing to get out of this environment. So eventually, you guys are going to have kids as well in this environment. Now your parents is going to become grandparents, and eventually your kids going to have kids, and their kids going to have kids. And guess what? The cycle just continues. It just goes on and on and on and on. Then you have 6, 7 generations that's in the same bad neighborhood for 80 years. It's terrible, but that's just the way it happens all the time, dude. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, the only how, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to break the cycle that your family is currently going through, man, is by you actually taking accountability and be like, I want to be the one in my family to make a difference. I want to be the one in my family to actually change the direction that my family is currently going. You know what I mean? If you don't take that accountability upon yourself to change the life of your family, it's never going to get done, because somebody in your family has to do it. If nobody does it, the cycle continues. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. It's unfortunate, it's crazy, but that's just how life works. If someone in your family don't take the accountability to be like, okay, I'm gonna be the one, I'm gonna put in the work to change the lives of my family. I'm gonna be the one to actually make things happen. If nobody step up to the plate, if nobody is willing to take the responsibility on, guess what? Same neighborhood, same bull, same nonsense. It just goes on. As time goes on, the same shit goes on with you and your family forever, man. So be that one in your family. You know, if you like playing video games, there's a lot of ways nowadays you can earn money playing video games. So many streaming companies out there. Look what I'm doing right now. I'm streaming. I'm streaming live. If you like playing video games, there's companies right now that's paying people to play their video games. Get money. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many ways. You can't say there is not ways that you could get your family out of poverty. There's a lot of ways to earn an honest living, and you could make a lot of money earning an honest living. It's a lot of ways to do it right now. You just have to be willing to get up and put in the time. You have to be willing to get up and sacrifice instead of going to hang out, instead of going to drink and do drugs and party and all of that extra stuff. You got to be willing to able to put in the hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it might take. Put it in. You know what I mean? You got to be willing to do it, man, because if not, nothing change. You know what I mean? So nothing change unless you do something to change it. If you keep doing the same thing every single day and looking for changes, you're just delusional. If you're doing the same thing every single day, but yet you're looking for changes within your life, you're a delusional person. Straight like that. Hold on, guys. Yeah, bro. Back. Here's the one more sit down set. Get up, get it on. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, today too, man. Well, yesterday, actually, on Christmas Day, I heard about it this morning, man. In New York, there was a car in Manhattan, dude. The most crowded avenue in Manhattan. I think it was on like 34th Street or something. Like I done worked in Manhattan for years, so like 34th to 42nd, all those areas, bro, would be crowded crazy, especially in the holidays, Christmas time and stuff like that. So many tourists comes to New York, and it's like downtown. Oh, forget about it. So I heard about it just today, man. Some cab driver dude just ran into the crowd, and I think one person fatally got hurt, and a whole bunch of other people got injured, dude. Like, and I was trying to figure like what was the motive? Like, I still didn't find out the motive. Like, nobody was reported on the motive. They just reported on the crime, but they didn't report it. Like, why did that happen? Was the guy sleeping? Was he like? They didn't say. Like, I looked at 3 different coverage to figure out like what was the motive of this guy running into the crowd. Like, was it a terrorist act? Was it an act of like he caught like something happened, medically happened? Did he fall asleep? Like, what happened? Like, you downtown where so many people, and I don't know, but I don't know what's the motive. I didn't find out the motive, but you guys can look into it, man. It happened on Christmas Day. Let's look for the Christmas Day situation in Manhattan, New York, involving a taxi cab, a yellow taxi cab. And probably come up and give you the story, give you the motive and everything that happened. But every time something like that happened, man, it's tragic because you figure the people that's downtown Manhattan, that's majority of people who hang out downtown in those areas is tourists, because people who really live in Manhattan and live in different part of New York don't really go down to Manhattan like that. If you live in New York State for years of your life, like Manhattan to me is regular because I done work down in Manhattan for a long time. When I used to do security, I used to be in Manhattan all the time. That's my main place where I used to be, all over Manhattan doing security for nightclubs, for security detail. We used to always be in the city. So every little inch of Manhattan, like I know it. So I'm not one to be like, oh, let me just go hang out downtown. For what? Let me just go to Manhattan and hang out. I don't got time for that, dude. A bottle of water is $5. Why am I going to want to go spend $5 for a bottle of water? Are you crazy? But anyway, my condolences goes out to the person that actually lost their lives, man, that lost their life. And to all the people that actually got hurt. I hope and wish you guys a speedy recovery, man. And don't get scared to go hang out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't make stuff like that scare you. That's just a part of life. Incidents like that does not happen every day. This is like one in a billion times stuff like that happen, dude. Like, just people always say like it do happen, but that's just like the odds of winning the lotto. The odds of winning the lotto is crazy, but people win the lotto every day. You just have to be in it to win it. It's simple. If people win the lotto every day, dude, you know how much millionaires that was created by the lotto? Countless of people became millionaires playing the lotto. Countless of people all around the world, all around the country, the United States, all around the country. Many and many people became millionaires off of the lotto. So people win the lotto. No matter how crazy the odds might sound, you just have to get into. You just got to get in to win. That's it. Be a part of it. So if you're going downtown and hang out or wherever you're going to hang out, man, don't make human beings' behavior throw you out of enjoying life. Enjoy life, bro. Enjoy life. Just don't enjoy too much and don't just make your life about partying and stuff like that every day, but enjoy life, meaning that on occasion, go out, man, hang out. You know what I mean? Go hang out with friends, with family. Don't let other people's decision derail you from going out and having a good time. Enjoy life, bro, because you never know what happens tomorrow. You know what I mean? So once again, situations like that occurred in yesterday, which was Christmas Day, the 25th. Situations like that do not occur all the time. That's very, very rare. The odds of that happening is the same odds to win the lotto. So don't be scared to go out and have a good time in life, man. Another thing I wanted to talk about, man, you see the climate change that's going on in the world, man. Like there is states right now around the country in the United States, man. There is place that the ocean tide has like drastically increased, like the water level just drastically increased, breaking stuff that been there for 20, 30, 40 years, like bashing boats. In some parts of the United States, the snow is like 20 feet of snow. In some part of the United States, the rain is just nonstop, flooding everywhere. It's like it's incredible to me, but I think that's all has to do with the way that we as human beings are polluting the air. Like people don't think like that. I'm pretty sure there is governments that's looking into this type of stuff, man. But it's just when I was younger, dude, when I was little, there used to always be snow in New York. In New York State, but dude, we used to always have snow, dude. Upstate is still snow a lot, but downstate New York, like talking about like in the boroughs, like you have the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, stuff like that, Staten Island. Like it doesn't. If it snows, like it snowed before Christmas on the 24th. Christmas Eve it snowed, but it was just like an inch of snow. I'm talking about like every year, like you haven't snowed for last Christmas. There was no snow. 23, 22, like it hardly snow in winter now. And it has to be because of the climate change, dude. It has to be, dude. Dude. When I was younger, dude, when I was little growing up, every November, December, there's snow every 2 days. There's snow coming down. It's very rare. You go through a winter now, and it snows probably once per winter, one time in the entire winter. And winter starts from December, January, February into March. So you have 3.5 months of winter time. And it's very, very rare. It snows. Like back in the days when I was younger, it used to snow like from the fall season that starts in like September into December. Like you'll start snowing like in October. November will already have snow on the ground. Nowadays, dude, like look, we're in the end of December and it just snowed one time. And looking forward for the next 7 days forecast, there is no snow, it's just rain. Like it's a possibility there is not going to be no snow for the rest of the winter. For the next 2.5 months, it's a possibility there will be no snow on the ground. Like that's shocking, bro, because like that's why you come to the East Coast to live, because like, okay, it's going to snow in the wintertime. It's beautiful. It does all the nice Christmas lights, for the snow falling. It's beautiful, dude. But now you come to the East Coast of the United States and you're like, it's very rare. Unless you live in upstate, in like the mountain parts of the state, you get snow all the time. But for people who live in downstate, like you barely get snow, dude. Very, very, very rare. You get some damn snow on the ground. Ooh. Yep. Getting some barbell curls, man. Got to get in 3 to 4 sets of barbell curls. Love it, Yeah, man. If I just stand up and do the rest of the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, climate change is serious. And all of these companies out there that's just polluting the air with the different chemicals that they're using. Forget about it, dude. People nowadays just thinking about money, money, money. They don't care about what they're actually doing to the planet. They don't care about the destruction they're causing on the planet every single day, that they're burning gas, burning cars, burning down trees. You know how many times the forest lit on fire? All of those things you're burning down, then you're using chemical to out the fires. Like, the soil is becoming polluted. Like, it's just getting crazy, man. And those big companies don't care. Then you have the garbage companies that's, taking the garbage and burning the garbage or burying the garbage and stuff like that. Like, bro, who knows where those things end up? Like, it's just a lot of these companies these days, they're just doing it for the money, bro. They don't care about 10, 20 years down, 30 years down the line. They're just like, yo, listen, I want the money now and now. I want the money right now. The government needs to do a better job on watching what's happening with the climate changes in the world, man. It's because a lot of things are changing. The weather is completely changing. It's completely changing from when I was younger, man. And, we're talking 30 years, 35 years ago. And it's like things in 35 years, how different things are right now with the weather. So imagine another 30 years. Imagine, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I think. Like, I don't just think about tomorrow. Like, I think about if within 35 years, the world is the way it is now, and it's only getting worse. People who don't pay attention to things like that, they don't look at it, they don't care. But I pay attention because I'm like, how the hell it just stopped snowing out of nowhere? For like last 2023, winter 2023, I don't think there was no snow. I think 2023, dude, I'm not too sure. Like, I think if it did snow in 2023, probably one time. 2022, I don't remember it snowing either. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Like, that never used to happen. Every winter, there used to be snow constantly on the ground. It's always used to be snow, man. I will never forget the blizzard of '96. Oh my God, bro. I'm talking about, that was like the most snow I ever seen in my life. Being from New York State, I'm talking about, dude, you could look at this. You could look it up, dude. The blizzard that happened in 1996 in New York State. Oh my God. I'm talking about feet of snow, dude, not inches of snow, dude, feet of snow everywhere. Your cars are buried, roads are buried on the snow, dude. It was crazy. I'm talking about, you couldn't go outside. Don't go outside for like a week. This sanitation had to clear the snow. Like, they had to bring in private contractors with big machines. Nowadays, the people that even have the cars that's equipped with the shovel in the front of it, they're not making money. Back in the days, a couple of years ago, that there's companies that was making good money every winter. But I'm pretty sure now the companies that look forward to making money in the winter, they're bankrupt. Because if you went out and you take a line of credit to buy 3-4 cars that's equipped with the snow plow, and all of a sudden for years, there hasn't been no snow on the road to use those plows, and you still have to pay those notes, As a company, is either what you're going to give back the cars and you're going to take the loss of the money you already spent on the cars. You pretty much have no choice. It's a loss. It's a loss regardless, dude. So those are the things that I've been thinking, like, damn, companies like that invested into, heavily invested into the snow months, the months that we're supposed to have snow, which is like for the winter time, like for the fall into the winter is useful. Not no more, but it used to be snow all the time. So I'm pretty sure companies like that is hurting. Companies like that, man, the snow removal companies that the city used to employ, the city will go out and hire private contractors, like people with their own companies, to come help remove the snow. But now the city has too much plows. Now the city has way too much plows that they don't even use. They don't even need to hire nobody to come and remove snow because there ain't no snow. Crazy, bro. Yeah, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen out there, let's take care of yourself and do what's right for the planet, man. For real, do what's right for the planet, do what's right to make this world a better place. You know, don't just live for today. You know, think about 50 years down the line. You know, think about what you would like to see 50 years from now. Think about where you would like to be 50 years from now. You know what I mean? So life is beautiful, man. Life is worth living. You know, so enjoy it. But just always think about later on down in life. You know, if you're capable to get up every single day, man, don't waste your time. Don't waste your life, man. Put in the work now. So when you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, hundreds, whatever month of years God gives you, man, whenever you're in your older years, older age, you could enjoy life. I done seen so many people, bro, so many people that I knew and that I know now. They lived a fast life when they was young. And now they're in the 60s and they every day have to get up and go to work. You know, with back pains, knee pains, arm pains, crying every day. But they have no choice but to go to work because they need the money. You know what I mean? So I advise everybody out there, man, boys and girls, like if you're young and you're capable, you have all your strength, man, get up and do the work right now. Get up and put in the work right now, man, so you could enjoy life older you get, because don't wait till it's too late, man. I'm talking about too late, meaning that don't wait till you become 40, 50, 60 years old to start putting in the work, because then at that age, at 50, 60 years old, man, that's the age you want to enjoy your life. That's the age you want to go on vacation. That's the age you want to, to just relax. But I done seen nowadays in the workplace, it's so many people, bro, that's in the 60s, 70s, man, that's actually working. And they have no choice. The bad thing about it, they don't have a choice. It's not like they could be like, oh yeah, I just choose to come here. I just choose to come make the money. I don't want to stay home because I'm bored of being home. No, they have no choice but to work. And it's terrible because they wasted their entire teenage lives on doing nothing. They wasted their entire 20s on doing shit, bro. Doing drugs, drinking, partying the entire 20s, the entire 30s, doing the same shit, getting jobs, just taking the money, wasting their money. Now they're in their 40s. And now they're like, damn, bro, I'm broke. I'm living in my parents' house still. My parents is pissed off, fed up. And like, bro, it's at what point you're going to give? You know what I mean? So my advice to you people out there, man, don't waste time, bro. Don't waste the time. Take the time that you're given, man, and put it towards use, towards a better life, towards a better future, bro. Don't waste your life, man. Time, you can never buy back time. You can never buy time, bro. You ask any billionaire out there, they wish they could give a company $80 billion. They'll give a company as much money as they can to make them get some more time, to buy 100 more years. Life is beautiful, dude. You ask the average billionaire, the average millionaire, would they pay to extend the time that they was given? And I'm pretty sure 100% will say yes. They will pay whatever money it costs to extend their lives. So don't waste yours, bro. Don't waste your time, man. Get up and get things done. Get up and put in the work right now. You know, get up and exercise. Get up and eat right. Get up and work towards a better future, man, because you don't want to be older at your older age, having to get up at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning to go work and sell your time for money because you neglected to do it when you was younger. Now you have no choice but to get up at 5 o'clock every day to go take a bus, go take train, to get to a job, to work for someone else and make them rich while you continue being poor and you're already in your 60s. What's the possibility chance you will ever grow into financial freedom when you're 65 years old, getting up to go work for somebody else. Now at 65, you lost a majority of your strength in your body. It's gone. Simple and plain. Majority of strength in your body is gone, especially women. A 65-year-old woman, the majority of her strength in her body is gone. Men still lose a lot of the strength at 65. But women body goes down fast, especially women who don't take care of themselves. Women, what I notice about the difference with women and men's structures, older a woman will get, the faster her bone structures will become weaker. Women bone structures, older they become, they get weaker faster. Men tends to get weaker as well as they grow old into old age, but they still contain some form of strength. But women, the skin and everything start looking different. Their bodies start getting weaker by 60, 65. Women is, so for you women out there, man, do it now. For you young women out there in your teens, in your 20s, get up and do it now, man. Don't wait. Don't sit back and wait until you're 40, 45, 50 and be like, oh, I'll do it now. Just going to college just to waste time. Don't be one of those women that just going to school just to drink and do drugs and party, dude. 4 years later, you get the degree and you're not doing shit. You know what I mean? So buckle up, bro. Yeah, bro. I do one more set, ladies and gentlemen, and get off alive, man. Hope and wish you guys have a great rest of your day. Depends on where you're at in this world. If it's morning time, I hope you have a great day. If you're wherever you're at in this world, I hope you have a good day, good night, good evening, man. God bless us all. Ladies and gentlemen, always treat people the way you want to be treated. Always do to others the way you would like to get done to yourself. Always do what's right in the eyes of God and his family. Always make God and his family a part of your decision making every single day. Please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, stop wasting time. Time is something that we can never buy. Time is something that's very, very, very important. So take the time that you're given to make a difference in this world. Take the time that you're given to make a difference in your life. Take the time that you're given to at least be the first one in your family to create and build a successful business. Don't waste time. Don't stay home all day playing video games. Don't stay home all day gossiping. Don't stay home all day just doing drugs. Don't stay home or just go to a friend's house to drink. Don't just get up every day to party and live a party lifestyle. Don't waste your life, bro, because time, you can never get it back. Don't do bad things to get arrested. Don't go down that path. Do what's right. Don't take shortcuts, because taking shortcuts would lead you into getting arrested or lead you into getting killed. Taking shortcuts in life, taking advantage of others to get your way. Don't be involved in those things, because those are the things that would get you into jail or get you killed. Don't take advantage of others to achieve your goals. Don't manipulate people. Don't be a liar. Don't take advantage of people to get things that you need in life, bro. Don't betray people. Don't be a backstabber. Don't shake people's hand and do bad things to them in the back, dude. Don't be one of those people, because you're going down a path that you will never, ever get out of. Those people that I just mentioned, people who is willing to shake someone else's hand while they're betraying them. People who is willing to shake someone's hands when they're turned, they will stab them, talk bad about them. Those are the type of people that's digging themselves into a hole that they'll never, ever get out of. Nothing we do bad in life is going to go unseen. Every bad things that we do, every bad decision we make, every bad choices that we make in this life, we're going to have to face the consequences for our actions. 100 trillion%. It's 100 trillion% fact that every and all bad things that we do in this world, in this life, we are going to have to face the consequences. So when you manipulate people to get your way, when you betray people to get your way, when you shake others' hand and talk shit about them to get your way, when you lie and you backstab people to get your way, I promise you, man, eventually it's going to come back to you, and it's going to come back to you 10 times worse. Don't get yourself involved in that lifestyle. Don't take your time that you're given to be a piece of garbage in this world. Don't take the time that you're given to just cause misery in this world. Take the time that you're given to make a difference in this world. Take the time that you're given to make a change in this world. Take the time that you're given to bring positivity into this world. Take the time that you're given to make a difference in your community, in your neighborhood. Take the time that you're given to show God that you're grateful for your life. Until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do one more set, man. Until the next video, guys, stay safe, stay positive at all time, man. Always do what's right in the eyes of God and His family, man. I was getting this arm a little bigger today. I hope it got bigger. See you guys in the next one, man. Peace out.